Hello and welcome to yet another video. This is going to be my September TBR. Can't quite believe we're in September now. There's only 4 months to go of the year. That was quite scary. Anyway, today is the 1st of September and so I figured it was a good day to film this before I actually finish any books and I'm behind like I was before. But anyway, moving on. The first book in the month of September that I am planning to read is Raw by Cora Carmack. We're actually super close to the end of this. I've got like 40 pages to go, but I've been buddy reading it with my best friend and yeah, it happened to be that today would be the last day that we would read it. So there's literally about 30-40 pages to go and then we'll be finished it. I've actually really enjoyed it so far, but I'll talk more about that in my wrap up at the end of the month. So that's the first book. Last night I also started Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. I've been anticipating this for a while now because I absolutely adored the film. And while I haven't actually read the Grisha verse, any of them yet, well, I'll tell a lie. I read the first one, but I read it when it was released in the UK under the name The Gathering Dark, and I haven't actually read the other two yet, or Quickie Kingdom or Six of Crows. So yeah, this will be, yeah, I'm getting to this first. Anyway, so that's the next one on my TBR list. This is actually the Waterstones hardback edition, which I really love. And it also came with a signed book plate, which was really awesome. Then the next book that I'm going to be reading is another buddy read. So once Caroline and I finished Raw, we're going to start on Things a Bright Girl Can Do by Sally Nichols. This was in the Book Box Club book of the month for August. And there's a book talk with the author at the end of the month. So we're hoping to buddy read this and finish that by then. It looks really cool. It's about like suffragettes. And it's not something we've heard of or seen. So we're quite looking forward to that one. And then the last book that's on my TBR, I haven't gone too far with my TBR, purely because I don't want to overload myself too much. After doing 12 books last month, I don't want to get carried away and put loads on my TBR. So it's mainly buddy reads along with Warbringer and also on another one that I'll mention in a minute. But the next one is Wicked Like Wildfire, and this was in the Fairy Loot box for August. And for the first time ever since getting Fairy Loot in January, I have finally managed to find my buddy. So each month Fairy Loot send out a code which says Fairy Loot and then numbers on it to find your buddy so you can buddy read the book. And this month I finally found her and I was so pleased. So we're intending to read this together. So we'll see how that works out. I've never actually done a buddy read except with my best friend, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm looking forward to it. And then the last book, I don't actually have a physical copy of it. I've pre-ordered it on Audible, and that is Fireblood by Ellie Blake. I read Frostblood last month and really enjoyed it, so much so that I pre-ordered the audiobook of Fireblood, so that will be coming out in a few days' time, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. So those four and Fireblood are my TBR for the month. So like I say, this Raw should be finished tonight. So it's those three and the audiobook. Hopefully I'll do more than that. But like I say, I don't want to set myself too high a challenge just because I managed to read 12 books last month. I have no idea if September will be as successful as that. So yeah. Thank you for joining me. That was my September TBR. Let me know what you're reading down in the comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe because I'd love to talk to more of you. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Bye.